right. It is Wednesday, as you can see. It is Billy Takeover. Don't get it, Billy. All right, as y'all can see, Carlos is not with us tonight. I think Brooklyn Born got it. I think he had another gun hunting issue. So y'all know what's going on, y'all. Y'all sending prayers. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt tonight. But as we said, the show will go on. Where are you doing, Future Batman? Anyway, I'm sorry. The show will go on. So we're going to introduce me and Billy here tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. Hit the like button. We got the first giveaway. I'm not sure what it is. Weapon will show it, I believe. We'll show it. We'll have the first round giveaway, and we'll talk about our segments. But yeah, me and Billy are here tonight. We were going to be giving you all the correct and facts and information, right, Billy? And appreciate y'all being here. But we also have two other people here, and we have the Future Batman, but I don't know, he ain't here yet. So he's in the chat, but he ain't here. Get in here, Future Batman. Anyway, and we're gonna introduce Weapon. Weapon, how are you doing, good sir? Weapon? No Weapon?
Hold on, I'm trying to. Hey, let me bring Collector.
All right, move that stage left. We're on.
Sorry. Oh, look at that hating right there.
All right, hey, what's up, everyone? We're here, Carlos Select Channel. We're here to talk about some great topics. Weapons here. I'm here. Billy's here. Unfortunately, we're missing Carlos and Jen. I don't know if Jen's coming in or not, but if not, hey, man, it's all good. I hope you feel better, man.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan.
And I think that's everyone. Hold on, we
thank you, Liz.
Already, grown-ups are talking now. All right, so other than that, we're gonna have a great show. Don't forget, drink from Kirkland. All right,
the Weapon. All right, appreciate it. We ain't gonna learn nothing from this guy, so we're going to introduce Weapon. You like Collector being here?
All right. Yeah, we're here. Thanks for joining us another Wednesday. Kind of.
He's over there at the Carlos headquarters.
Yeah. As
Someone got a raise. Look at that. What is it?
Carlos is not feeling well, so Paul. He called me to come give him some soup. He said he needed some soup, so I had to go pick up some soup and bring it over here for him. So hopefully he gets better. Everybody wish him well. As Paul said, here we'll do our early giveaway. Here's the early giveaway book for today.
All right, so guys, what he was saying, this is the first early bird giveaway book. So y'all put whatever hashtag Weapon can come up with. No Collector. Ah, man, that's a good hashtag. Go ahead.
Oh, it's Liz.
All right, we're gonna let Mr. Collector say introduce the chat. Say hello to the chat, guys. And we will get started. Put what the hashtag you want to do.
What's a good hashtag?
I don't know. No Collector.
Feel better.
Ban Collector. Fire Collector. I don't know. Wow.
All right.
We don't need Collector.
So while you're doing
it'll be hashtag Feel Better
Carlos.
There you go. Hey, feel better.
Hashtag Santa's watching. You tell him this.
Carlos. But all right, guys.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say hello to people in the chat. First up is Lago. Thank you for stopping by with Hooray. Dark Lucian. What's up, everyone? What's up to you? Algorithm with the big eyes. Weapon for real, he says. Dark Lucian, hashtag Team Par. Dark Lucian, you're out.
Dark Lucian, thank you, buddy.
I don't know about that, man. But Cruz says, woohoo. But let's go ahead and see who is Andrew Kai. Hello. Let's see. Jonathan Dodson. Hello, comic family. Jonathan Dodson, thank you. La Crucis, again, hello from New Mexico. And there he is, El Green. Like number 10. Woo, whoop. Everyone, hello again. Thank you, El Green. Liz Barnes is here saying hashtag Team Collector. Hey, thanks, Liz. You spelled
What?
collector
What did
wrong,
she
but I
say?
know what you meant. El Green, Team Billy. There's Future Batman. He's in the chat. Future Batman, what's up, y'all? Hey, heart to you too, man. El Green, don't tell anyone, but whispering Team Paul with the poop emoji. I couldn't say it better myself. Hello, Future Batman, Darth Lucian. Carlos must have got caught with another issue of Gun Honey. Hey, man, we're not at liberty to discuss that, but
Yeah, he did. He got caught with
the new
this,
book did just come
Gun
out.
Honey.
Liz Barnes, I'm gonna fall asleep. I stayed awake for this. LOL. Good night, Liz. The Future Batman, just waiting on you, Carlos. Liz Barnes, they must have heard me. LOL. David Spider-Man Dawson, hello, everyone. Hello to you, David. Liz again, better let Paul know I'm here. Now he's left. He left too. The Future Batman scene. Okay, we'll do that. Joffrey Castro. Sorry, man. Hello, everyone. Hello. Let's see. Who else? Make sure I didn't miss anyone else. Ryan McDonald, Paul's #1 host. Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that.
Tony Stank. I'll start. Madam Web looks like more Sony garbage. Tony Stank, I couldn't say it better myself, man. Couldn't say it better. Jaguar, hello, everyone. Hello. Let's see. Who else we got? Canadian Survivalist, WVE. What does that mean? I don't know. Gentlemen and others, I do know what that means, except Paul. Paul, that's you. Tony Sting. Brooklyn Born's here. Hey, hostile Billy takeover. Yes, Billy will be talking for the first time tonight.
Billy, you see what
and
we
I
have to
believe
work
that
with,
is
man?
everyone. Thank y'all for stopping by as usual. Smash that like button, help send the link out. And thank you again for coming with us.
What you think about that, Billy?
That's the weapon.
Yeah.
All right. So
All right, y'all put hashtag free feel better Carlos, the first early bird giveaway. He'll show it again in a minute.
Yep. There it is. And we got one more in the back there, Paul. We got one more.
We're gonna bring out. Oh, well, we got a good.
So
we got a good panel member. We got another good panel member.
I think so.
Open up line 4.
Oh man.
There it is.
I didn't scroll up. I was like, "What is he talking about?" And so I started going through the graphics, and I'm like, "I don't see a link here." So I started clicking on the graphics. I'm like, "There's no link in here."
Hey
So
man,
I
nobody
scrolled all
wants to
the way
hear your
up.
love
Oh,
life.
here it goes.
Say hello, sir.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
We're planning to have a pretty good conversation tonight. I did see the trailer for that terrible Madam Web movie, whatever they're making. So we'll be talking about a lot of that tonight. So stay tuned.
All right. Glad
All
you
right,
can make
guys,
it.
y'all put in hashtag feel better Carlos. We're gonna run the hashtag here, and then we're gonna start our first topic. Collector's in. You can run it there, but
All right. Bring it on over here.
y'all get in hashtag feel better Carlos.
Don't gotta ask me twice.
You
Okay.
got 14,
15 now.
15, 14, 15.
Hit the like button for us, and thank y'all for being here tonight. Carlos says he's not feeling well, but we know he's got another issue of gun hunting. Got caught. So.
Emily Day, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
All right, let's see here. Are we good, Paul? You want to run it? What do you think?
Let's run it.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's draw. Let's see who won.
Let's go. Good luck, everybody. Will it be Carlos? Carlos ain't feeling good, guys. Let's see it, Carlos.
I forgot Carlos is in there. Oh man. Hey, look, guys, he's probably gonna pop up too and accept the bookie one. So give him a few minutes.
So, Carlos, you just won.
Oh, congratulations, Carlos.
Carlos, please wait till the end of the month to send that to yourself, please.
Dang, Carlos. No, I'm pissed.
I'm hearing rigged.
You're like, get collector. That jerk wins all the time. Yeah, we'll run it again. Let's run it again. He then said, oh, Carlos, come on, Carlos.
What?
No.
Future back.
Hey, guys, appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. But we're going to run this again because we really appreciate you guys showing up. So we're going to run it again. So third time's a charm. Third time.
There you go. Hey.
I'll take the trade
All right,
off.
let's do one more time.
All right, let's go.
Come on, collector. You have one more chance, collector. Come on.
Oh, man.
That is funny.
Brooklyn.
There you go, Brooklyn born. There you
All
go.
right, there we go, man.
Congrats,
There
congrats.
we go.
Brooklyn Born said, Mr. Collector wins next. No, you won, buddy.
Nah,
All right, this is
dude,
going for
that's
you,
all
buddy.
You, my guy.
This is going to you. I think that's like is that the design variant or 1 to 10 or something?
I think it's the 1 to 10.
Yeah, and thank you
which one
to Lone Star, the sponsor of the Carlos Collects channel. So they gave that beautiful book. Congratulations, Brooklyn. We'll tell Carlos that you have won this. Or if not, Weapon will go over there and make sure everything gets taken care of.
Yep.
But yeah, so the topic is. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, dude! This is the early bird one. Is it the main one where they have the option, or is it the
main one? I think they got the option to trade up or something. I believe.
All
so.
right.
He hasn't told me. Okay, so the first topic we're going to discuss is later printings, second printing, third printings, and so forth. We're going to ask the panel, and the chat is more than welcome to say how they feel about it. We're going to start off with Future Batman. What do you think about second, thirds?
What are you talking about? Oh, wait.
Second printings, third printings of
Oh.
a certain issue.
It depends on the book, right? So, if I'm gonna get a second print, I'm gonna get it if I'm probably just going to invest in the first print, if that makes sense. Sometimes a second print might have a exclusive cover, like they'll release. For example, let's use Kamala Khan, right? When they were releasing those Kamala Khan comics back in 2014, I think. And the cover with her, I think it's by Molina. I think you guys can go look it up. I think it's Molina. But it was a cover where she was like on top of her roof, and her scarf is like blowing in the wind. That cover is like worth $500, $600, $700 now. But when it first came out, nobody cared. I mean, nobody cared about the character. If you like a character, if you like a specific book, and a second print really means something to you because you like the book, then yeah, go ahead. There's nothing wrong with double dipping. But if you're going to invest, it's a gamble. It's a huge gamble if you're going to invest, because you're spending, you know, back then in the 90s, you were spending like 75 cents to 125, and of course, you know, as it gradually kept going up to $2, $2.25, comics today are like $5 to $10 now. I mean, if you have that type of money where you want to spend $20 on 2 comics or 3 comics, more power to you, man. But if you're doing it, I highly recommend it if you're using it for an investment that you know it's going to grow. But if it's not something that's going to grow and you know that it's just a book they're trying to juice on the cover, then you don't have to pick it up, man. That's just my take on the second and third and fourth and 10th and 12th printings and all those printings that they make. So,
All right, I appreciate that, buddy. I mean, even though I don't know what you were saying, but okay, we're gonna go to Mr. Collector. What does he think on these later printings?
I don't have an issue with them. The only issue I have, especially in the second printing, is when they revealed the big issue with the not issue, but like the it's always the last two pages of the new character or whatever, and they always spoil it on the front of the second print. Now, if someone hasn't read the book, I know there's spoilers everywhere, but you just plaster it right there on the front, gives it away. But I'm not a fan of that. I think if you're gonna do a second print, do an original, another artwork. Don't just take a page from the last, the end of the book, and then just put it in the front. To me, I don't like that. That's the only thing I do not like with these second printings, third printings, so on. And then they'll do it to where they'll do a second printing in color, which is from the last page, and then the third printing will be the same cover, but maybe black and white. It's just lazy. But I get it; they want to keep making their money. But I'm with Jen though. Like, unless you really feel like it's a great book to have, or you're a completionist. I don't know if that's even a word, but
yeah, no, it
is. It is okay. Thank you. If if you want to collect every single issue, or if you like that character so much that you want every book, well then yeah, go for it. Yeah, but what Jen said is 100% true. Like, everything's getting more and more expensive. I haven't even been to a comic book shop already in it's probably been a month, and that's just Wednesdays. Like, I haven't picked up anything new. It's too expensive, and
that's because you're not allowed to.
Besides that too, but but no, that's just kind of my input on it. Kind of piggyback on his take too, but I just don't like them using the same photo, same picture, same panels, and to me that's lazy. But that's my take on it.
All right. I mean, thank you, Mr. Collector. Even though we don't know what he was saying, but we're gonna go to Weapon. Finally, we're gonna get some clarification. What's going on, Weapon? What do you think?
So, I think, Carlos was just calling me upstairs. I had to go run up there and take his temperature, and he was being silly, and but
where'd you put that thermometer
though? Where'd you put that thermometer at?
He's got a piano. Damn, you use the old mercury thermometer where you gotta be like, whoop.
I had to shake it. No, so I think in this instance, I think what Carlos may be have been referring to is the Void Rivals and the Transformer reprints that they're doing. I think they're on the 5th print of number 1 for this book, and like Jen, and Collector was saying, they're trying to milk as much as they can, and to that point, I mean, there are some, early on, I think before COVID, a good example that I know is some Miss Killing number 1. They printed a couple of issues because nobody was really reading it, but then that 6th print came out and no one really got it. But here we are, you fast forward, that's one of the harder prints to find.
Which book was that, Weapon X?
Something Is Killing the Children, the 6th print.
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So that's not what you said, Jen. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, but that's what I was saying. I mean, he's saying what I was. Anyways, continue.
So, I mean, and it all depends. I mean, there are some, like Collector said, some completionists who collect every issue, including newsstands of books they already have. And where's he at?
Go on.
The same cover, but a newsstand.
But no, I mean, I think it just depends too on the market. I mean, if there's books that aren't available, let's say they sell out and then you don't get a chance to get it, that second print and third print was what they were originally designed for, was to get those issues out to the people that couldn't get the first prints. But nowadays, everybody's just buying them up, specking on them, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get the second print and the third print, and hope it goes up in value." But I mean, they're just additional prints of the original line, so there's very few that will go up. I mean, there's certain examples, I think, like Jen was saying and whatnot, but it's not. It's going to be far and few. I mean, for the most part, they're just going to be extra prints that you're going to find in the dollar bin, 2 or 3 years down the road. So that's kind of where I am on that. Do I buy them? I usually buy just a second print, just because a lot of times if I have the first print, I want to get the second print. But that's it. Anything additional, I really don't go start buying the 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th print and stuff like that. So, but that's my take on that one. Where's our?
All right. Yeah. So great analogy on that weapon. I'm glad you're on here because I didn't know what these guys were talking about. But anyway, to me on the printings, I think like if you're really into a title and you probably missed out on it, say you didn't go to the New Comic Book Day, sold out, and but there's a second printing, so you order it just to see what the book is about. I think a lot of people do that, but a lot of people nowadays, like Weapon was saying, they get really limited, the later printings. Like, so what Marvel did before, this is first printing, but they did different colors on the bottom. You had like blue, orange, peach, purple. Those were the different like printings on those. And I think like the last one is pretty harder to find. But yeah. And then like Jim was saying, they go from like this cover, and then they'll have a totally different cover for second printing, maybe the inside interiors. Mm-hmm. And supposedly, like I think like it depends. I think you have a wide variety of what covers to pick out. Some people may not like the interior being on the cover, but some people may like the character being on the cover. Be like, oh, that's our first cover, I'm gonna grab that instead of waiting later on to get the first cover of that character. But yeah, I think if you like them, I think a lot of people go and collect them because they're like more harder to find. Like those DC, like for DC, the DC logos, they came out in the 4-packs and they were reprints, and a lot of people go after those because they like those kind of the nostalgia of having those kind of books, and especially the Whitmans. They got Whitmans that were reprints for early Marvel books. So it's like Jim was saying, completionist. People want all of them, or maybe somebody wants a specific cover. So, yeah.
Yeah. No. Hey, guys. Do you guys remember that Thanos book that came out where he was fighting the Fallen One? So the Silver Surfer became the Fallen One, which is basically the Black Winter, and the Silver Surfer become kind of like one. So you have like a blackish version of the Silver Surfer, and then you have like the Silver Surfer who's silver, right? Well, the Fallen One also had Thor's hammer, and they had a cover for Thanos. I can't remember which cover, what number it was, but that cover was so hot, man, because they had the Fallen One, and he was going through space, and he had the hammer, and there was lightning all over the cover. And Donny Cates and I can't remember the artist's name, but when that book came out, Donny Cates is already up here, so people were like, they were milking his name, man, like left and right. And that's like and that was the interior. They used the last page, like what Mr. Collector said. They used the last page where they had just introduced them on the issue before, and put them on the next issue, and people were having these huge debates about, well, is that his first appearance now, like on a cover? Because they hadn't put him on a cover yet. So yeah, it's something to look into, guys, because people do go out and do that, like especially completionists, like Mr. Collector was saying. So I just thought I should throw that out there.
That's the wraparound cover, right?
I don't know if it was a wraparound cover. But
no, he's talking about the
I can find it on my phone.
The Thanos ones, the reprints that they were doing.
So
I think
some of
Oh,
In that issue, Thanos takes Cosmic Ghost Rider, and he takes his helmet and he rips it apart so he can stare into Ghost Rider's face, so he can see the pendant stare. Now, for those that know what Ghost Rider does with the pendant stare, very similar to what Paul's trying to do with Baby Yoda over there. I still don't know its name. Anyways,
Billy.
So the
Hey,
thing,
you hear what he's calling you, Billy?
so the thing is, he uses the pendant stare to remind him of all his feats. Because what Ghost Rider does with his pendant stare is he makes you feel bad about all the things that you've done, and he weakens you with it. Well, Thanos embraces that. He's like, oh yeah, I killed the Avengers, I did this, I killed Galactus, I did all these things. So he stares at he stares at Ghost Rider's eyes. There you go. So there's
yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I was
so
thinking of.
there was this one, but there was also one with the Fallen one, where he's flying through the through the sky, and that was a cover that was like very big. It was just, they brought so much controversy to it because people are like, oh man, that's not the first appearance of him. Then people are like, oh, that is the first appearance of him and on the cover and blah blah blah. So they made a pretty big deal about that. But
Yeah.
but here's the Fallen one. If I can show you. So this, you know, they milked it with things like this. You know, they milked it with covers like that. You know, like the Thor and
Yeah, but that's the Silver Surfer 4 homage cover
Yeah.
right here.
yeah, of
But
course.
you know that both of them die in that issue right there. Yeah, I remember that.
There
Okay,
you
so
go.
here's that cover. So it was this cover.
Yeah.
right here.
Okay.
So
There you
this
go.
cover right here is the one where people had these huge debates, like, oh yeah, you know, that's the first appearance of the Fallen one, and I like the cover. I mean, it was a great cover because behind it kind of foreshadows of things to come. There's a lot of things that, you know. But anyways, thought that was kind of neat. I mean, it's like everybody's like
All
kind of
right,
talking
all right.
the same
Yeah.
stuff.
I appreciate you, future Batman, even though we don't. I know we don't understand what he's talking about. All right, so we're gonna go to the community tab, and we're gonna see what was going on in the community tab. Supposedly, so I just want to say, whoever voted on some of these things, don't worry. Me and Billy are here to. We're here if y'all need to talk, because we understand that bullying is not something we take lightly around here. So
Bullying?
Ooh.
yeah, bullying.
Somebody
yeah,
was
yep.
bullied.
Yep. We're
No,
gonna
it's
find out
that's
right
the
now.
stuff in the soup.
In
and
the
that's the stuff
community
for the
tab, we're gonna find out now in the community tab. Where's the community tab at?
The soup, the bullying.
Here we go, guys.
I
This
think
is
he's talking
the
about the soup.
here. This is the community tab right here. Damn, we got it all.
Where's our?
We're next. The next one down.
Survey said.
Yeah.
Ah!
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, hold on. Oh, he's gonna kill you.
I say, yo, I ain't got control.
Oh yeah, y'all. I'm going to get killed.
Yeah.
I didn't do that, Carlos. Carlos, I did not have
I'm
anything
here
to do
so I
with
won't
that.
get fined.
All right, we're going to the community tab here. We got which Marvel team leader would you most want to follow into a cosmic battle to decide the fate of our universe? 10% was it? 10% said Cyclops. I don't know why y'all would pick him. Phoenix could carry him. All right, 50% said Captain America into a cosmic battle. All right, we got Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four, 27%. And we had 13% for Cable. All
Cable
right.
time travel, so that's kind of.
So, I mean, I personally would take Mr. Fantastic. Which one would you take, Mr. Collector?
You know what? Now that Jen said that, I think that would be cool to do the whole time travel. You know what? I'm gonna go Cable. I think that would be cool.
Wow,
I think that would be cool.
All right, that's why you're with 13. Right? And what do you about you, Weapon?
I have to go with Cable as well. I mean, I think one of the things.
Leave, man. Y'all trying to die? Well, anyway, go ahead. What about you, future Batman?
So I actually voted for Mr. Fantastic, but I had a hard decision on this though, because I was originally going to choose between Cable and Mr. Fantastic, only because Cable has that watch that can help him time travel. So, like, that was the first thing that I thought of. I was like, oh, you can time travel, and Mr. Fantastic is like the smartest dumb guy, you know?
All right, hold on, guys. Hold on, Jen. Which one did you vote for?
I voted for Mr. Fantastic.
All right, man. Finally, man. What happened? You fell out of
I didn't choose Captain America though.
You fell out of the bed and hit your head, and you finally made a good decision. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Well,
all right. So we had Mr. So everybody wanted Captain America. I don't know why, but okay. I mean, well, I don't know. I'm gonna find out who voted right there for these things. I will find out for you guys, but yeah, Captain America wins on this one. All right, let's go down another one. Let's see what we got down. Okay, so this is the weirdest thing I've noticed, that Carlos is not on there. That's all I got to say. Notice Carlos is not on this list right here. Look at this crazy list right here. So, since Loki Season 2 is currently streaming on Disney Plus, which of the following cast members from the giveaway show would you most want to be your partner for time traveling adventure throughout the multiverse? All right, let's go up a little bit. Let's see this. No, the other one. Down. All right, there we go. We got me, yours truly. Look at this, Billy. 18%. Wow, what the hell? Weapon, as you can tell, voted for himself. He's at 18%. Go down. Now, this is where it gets crazy. This is where me and Billy have lost our minds. We're like, man, this is.
Well, see, I have Cable.
We know bullying is. We know bullying has been. Oh, she says refresh that screen, Paul. Refresh it there, my buddy. Weapon.
It's refreshing. Let's see.
Let's see what happens when it refreshes. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I don't know what it did right there. All right, well, let's go down a little bit more, a little bit. I think, I see. Oh, okay, Wolverado.
Like
Wolverado voted for me. Thank you, Wolverado. Liz voted for Collector. I don't know what the hell. I voted for Paul. Thank you, Green Machine. All right, so we got 17% for Weapon. Now, this is where it gets crazy. Me and Billy have been thinking about this for a while. We got 29% for Collector, and we got 31% for Future Batman. Go up.
How is that crazy?
Go up a little bit. Go up a little bit, Weapon. All right, so let's just say this. Two of these guys have military background, and y'all know if anything catastrophic would happen, those two guys would probably be the ones. I'll go down a little bit. All right, go down a little bit there.
I think the way the chat feels is that they want a guy that collects things.
So you have two guys right here. You have two guys right here that y'all will never see if y'all go back in time. They probably will leave y'all back there. So I'm just saying, I mean,
I'm not leaving anybody behind.
I understand.
Guys, I will take y'all back in time when
all I gotta say is that I understand that there's bullying. If y'all feel bullied and y'all were forced to make these votes, y'all contact me and Billy and Carlos, and we will take care of this stuff. We don't tolerate that kind of stuff. But me, the two on the top have military experience. Get y'all out of there. Go back in time. We get rid of the villain.
That's why I would vote for Weapon.
We come back and we're good. So these two right here will probably be like going back in time with you and leave you there. So y'all don't want that. But anyway, that was a
Can't explain it. Can't explain it. Yeah.
Hey, man, weapon. I don't understand the weapon. I mean, me and Billy are still.
I apologize for that little rant, guys. That's just, it's an everyday thing. We're just used to it on this side.
You got two well-decorated military guys, and it. I don't know what the other two are, but collector all day. Wow.
That's right. One guy's Batman. That's right. One guy's Batman, or at least he dresses like.
All right, so we got Disney and the MCU have been in the news a lot lately. What's your opinion on this cinematic universe? We got 3% that said, "What's the MCU?" Wow. Okay.
That's Paul.
So we got 20% that said, "Not very happy with it right now," which I understand that makes sense. Okay, and then we got 41 that said mixed bag, waiting on to see what happens next.
Yes, sir.
And we see where Weapon voted. Okay, so we got 28% overall optimistic about the future of the MCU. Okay, well, we see where everybody's at. They're wanting to see what happens next. We all know that Marvel's came out, smashing the box office right now. Top Marvel movie since 2008. So we'll see what happens next. All right, let's go down, see what else we got.
All right, last one.
All right, last one we got. All right, it's November. January 1st is right around the corner. Have you started thinking about next year's collecting goals? Why, yes, Carlos. I think you're getting all the honey.
Don't even start.
Gun honey collector. All right. So we have 30. We have what? 38% that said, "Don't even start with me, Carlos." They ain't. If they're not January 1st ain't here yet. I still got a month to figure out what I want to do. So 31% said, "Not really. I'm mainly focused on finishing this year strong." There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 12% said, "Yes, I started to consider my options, but nothing definitive." Okay. 19% says, "Yes, I got a pretty clear picture of next year's goals." All right. Well, I just want to say that I agree with the 38%. Nobody wants to think about that stuff. We're trying to get through the year. Now the 19% said that those are those guys that are like really organized and really have everything taken care of. So that's not really majority of the people, but yeah, I agree with the 38%. Just I don't even want to think about it, Carlo. So I just want to apologize to everybody. Sorry about that question. We don't mean to be personal around here, but yep. All right, so we're going to move on. We got the other giveaway. We're going to get ready for the other giveaway there, Weapon.
Yep. Let me see here. Let me bring that up.
Billy, don't you like the panel tonight?
Jen, on winning, man. I'm happy.
I don't think that's that.
I ain't no sore loser.
I don't think that's the book.
That's the main giveaway I was sent.
Jen, that's the book you win.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the book that he's gonna. Are you sure?
Superman and Spider-Man. That's what he said.
All right, man. I love that cover. That's
so thing on this is you got two iconic franchises on here on one book. I don't think you'll see that ever again. But yeah, you got two iconic, and then I think he has a trade up book. Well, we will see. So what's the hashtag you want to do there, Weapon?
I took a picture of that.
Yeah.
That's just a cool looking cover,
man.
I think the
throw a suggestion out there.
No collector, band collector.
Hashtag Paul.
Band collector.
How about the Fantastic Four? Because there's the four of us here.
What?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
you,
Fantastic
All right,
Four.
that's a good
and
one.
Billy.
That's a good
yeah,
one.
let's do that.
Oh,
The four of
man.
us. Watch out, Paul. Get out of the screen.
Fantastic Four.
Billy.
Hey, you could be Mr. Fantastic, Paul, because you got the grays on the side. It has to be between you and Weapon X, because he's got
All right,
some.
Billy, give me all the eyes. So,
I got them like right here and stuff. And
all right, hashtag the Fantastic
you got the Human
Four.
Torch right here.
Your chance to win this book. Dang, Billy, they didn't count you again.
No, we didn't count Paul.
Yeah, Raphael
don't-
said there's
don't count
5
Paul.
with Billy, Collector. You can't count. All right.
Well,
so
we didn't
You
know
don't
we were
count
including
pets.
you, so
y'all
Paul,
get it
that's
in.
your pet, right?
Hashtag the Fantastic Four. Y'all got to
Yeah,
put
I'll-
the Fantastic Four to win this. And he also has a book to trade. Oh, okay. We can do that. All right. So
Yeah.
these books have been sponsored, given to us by our sponsor, Lone Star Heroes. They're buying comics and toys. If you have a collection, you can go there. But if y'all are looking for some great comic books, toys, Funkos, they got 3 locations. I've only been to the Lake Jackson store. It is pretty far, but it is their biggest store. NASA is actually pretty good. That's where a Collector and Carlos go to. So if y'all want to ever meet and greet with them, they're there all the time. I think they got thrown out a couple of times.
They have their own parking spot. I think I saw on the.
Oh
front
yeah,
of
they
that
do.
one.
Yeah. So if y'all
Hey,
tune
if
in next
y'all
time.
ever-
If y'all tune in next time, me and Weapon will have pictures of their parking spots. Me and Weapon have to park down by the boats. I think my vehicle almost got
If
thrown
y'all-
in the water one time. But
Whoever's
yeah,
in Texas next time, hit me up. I got a key to the shop. Y'all let me know. I'll get y'all access to what we do behind the scenes.
and
What's going on in there?
if y'all want, y'all can go to the Galveston store. That is a real nice store.
That
Everybody
actually
Right
is a
off
really nice
across
store.
from the water too.
It's a nice store. It's next to some nice kite store. There's a kite store next to it. So yeah, it's pretty
You like the kites, don't you?
all
Paul?
steals. All
Like the-
steals collectors parking spot.
Little more, he be flying in there.
He
I
likes
don't
the
steal
kites.
it, but yeah, they have 3 locations. Every one of them nice. But if y'all want to see Collector and Carlos, y'all go to the NASA store. They're always there. They're always there getting stuff. That's why me and Weapon don't go there as much, because there's nothing left in there. But we go to the Lake Jackson Galveston store. Great stores, all 3. Yeah, y'all check them out.
All right. Since we're talking about the Fantastic Four,
Oh God, I hope that's not true.
Oh no, please.
That casting, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel
Mr.
about that casting.
Bombastic.
I love him. He's great.
Oh,
Pedro's
Lord.
great, but for this role, oh no, man. I'm not feeling it. So here's the thing,
Jim,
right?
would you rather have him or Paul?
I'd have Paul. I would.
Jim,
and-
come on now, man.
Look, it's just that I like Pedro, but he's been in like, I'm Pedro'd out, man. That's what it is. It's not that.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's just that he's like in everything. It's like it's like almost like, it's like when Nicolas Cage got that little when he got that little fire about 1.5 years ago, and he was like in every little thing because he was trying to make a comeback, and I was like, come on, man, Nicolas Cage is in this too. He's in that. And so was Pedro, and now he continues to be in things, and I'm like, dude, there's other actors out there, and he's 48 years old. If you're gonna go for a 48-year-old man, or 40, someone of his likeness, why didn't you just stick with John? You know, I mean, you already casted him for the
You talking about the guy from South Park?
the guy from The Office.
John Krasinski.
Yes. South
So
Park.
if you were going to cast someone in their 40s, he's 4 years younger. The fans have already accepted him, right? So
Well, we
why don't
know
you
that
just
Carlos has declined this role. Me and Weapon are looking into it. They tried to reach out to him about it, but Carlos is like, I'm a younger guy, so he doesn't want to play this role.
I mean, Carlos would be a great Mr. Fantastic. He's fantastic. He lives.
I didn't say that, Carlos. Carlos, you look younger
Hey,
than me.
I think I think everyone on this panel would be a great Mr. Fantastic, because I think Pedro is all I feel like Pedro is all Pedro'd out, man. I'm all Pedro'd out over Pedro, so it's.
All right.
I like
what
him,
do you,
but, you know.
What
To
do you
me,
think,
he's always
Weapon?
gonna be the Mandalorian to me, man. He's gonna always be.
Weapon, what do you think?
So yeah, so kind of like Jen is saying, you know, he's everywhere. I mean, you turn on the TV, he's on Saturday Night Live. He's doing the Mandalorian. He's doing a movie. He's kind of everywhere. I don't know.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. You know, he's everywhere. It's one of those things. You know, I don't think that, you know, I don't like the casting, but I don't know if it's one of those things where it's a decision up top, maybe that perhaps, you know, since he does the stuff with Mandalorian, maybe there's a contract somewhere, a writer on his contract that he has to do additional stuff. Who knows? But it's just, you know, I'm with Jen. I don't like this casting for this one. I agree with what he said about the one that came out in Doctor Strange, the multiverse.
Mr. John.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think, Collector?
Yeah, I'm not I was thrown off when I saw it. I thought it was fake. I was hoping it was fake. I like him, like Jen said, but yeah, I think when someone gets hot, like with one show, maybe even a movie included, people just automatically think they're going to be relevant. Same thing with that Sweeney. What's her name? The other one I just got in that movie. What's her name? The girl, Sweeney.
The girl from Euphoria.
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 Same thing with her. Like, she's everywhere, and it's honestly just like they're trying to keep everything like that. But I think there's a lot of other people that could have, you know, played him.
Do you think that it will have an effect, like having a person like that's well known maybe backfire?
Yeah, I mean, just because someone's well known doesn't mean they're the right pick for the part. It doesn't mean you choose the hottest person that's out right now or the most relevant and you cast them in something like this, because, you know, Marvel's doing it now, and, you know, we're hoping Marvel is going to make better choices, but, you know, they're still with that, you know, get the hottest person out, get, you know, who's, like I used the word again, relevant. And, you know, that's just going to keep, you know, us as collectors, readers, you know, we don't see it like that. And at least I don't. And from the sounds of it, I don't think anyone else does too. So, you know, unless he blows us out of the water within, you know, I'm hoping he does, and, you know, he proves us all wrong. But, you know, at the same time, it's just, you know, I don't see it as of right now. But I will say we do have time, because this movie's not going to come out till, what, 2 years?
2026.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we got plenty of time, and if they don't overuse them like they are right now, I think as it comes, you know, things will get better. But if they keep using them for every little thing, well, then yeah, we're going to be burned out by the time that movie even hits the first trailer. So
I agree with David Spider-Man Dotson. Yeah, he doesn't look like Mr. Fantastic either.
No.
And I think that was my number one thing when I saw that. I was like, if he shaves and all that, I mean, I get it. He's got a really nice voice. He can act, but it's one of those things. It's like, man, it's kind of like if they were to cast Nicolas Cage. It's like, dude, really? Like, you couldn't just choose someone else, like a no-name? You know, Russell Crowe at one point was going to be Wolverine, and he turned it down, right? And we ended up getting the best Wolverine, right? We got Hugh Jackman. And he's
because I think because me and Weapon found out, Carlos turned down the role. So.
Carlos would be a good Wolverine, but you know, I mean, I think he'd be all right. You know, he'd be a terrible Sabretooth, you know, because Sabretooth, you know, I don't think he lives a good lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got insurance. Remember that scene? He takes that guy's bar down, destroys that guy's bar. Anyways. But we ended up getting a really good Wolverine when someone turned down that role. Maybe Pedro turns down the role and someone else gets it, and I don't know, we get a better Mr. Fantastic. At least that's what I'm hoping on. Someone that looks like the guy.
All right, appreciate it, buddy. All right, and my take on it, I agree with Weapon, and I think Weapon has said that the guy that came out in was it Multiverse of Madness?
John.
Yeah, the guy that played in the '70s show and South Park, pretty good guy. Yeah, he got an ovation when I was in the theater watching him and Professor X. Them two got the most applause and people were just happy. Like, I know Marvel was probably answering the call, but I mean, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out, hey, this guy works. Why not we keep him? He was in another multiverse. He's dead. Okay, that was good, Marvel. I like that part. But anyway, bring him back in the 616. Have him come in there. It's Fantastic Four. I mean, people have said that. So this one is kind of iffy because a lot of the guys on the panel have already said that they're not really on board with it. So if they're not on board with it, what about the rest of he probably has diehard fans that are like, Mike Keaton didn't look like Batman.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Raphael's right because they made, and that was back before social media. They put out
it was before
reports and magazines, and they were saying the comedian that played Beetlejuice is Batman, and I mean, he knocked it. Same thing with Heath Ledger. Everybody was like the guy that played in what was that movie with the swords
Dark
and all
Knight? Knight's Tale.
Knight's Tale.
Yeah,
that guy's gonna be the Joker.
Yeah, but that was also like their first time doing like a live action Batman like movie, right? Like a theatrical.
Yeah, but what he's saying is like what we're talking about. We're gaining on that guy, but that was what Michael Keaton was getting because he never played a role like that.
Yeah, he was Mr.
Even though Jack Nicholson carried the movie.
I don't know. I look back at all those movies with Michael Keaton, man, and I look at Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck is Batman.
No.
Like, I look at him.
No.
Dude, 6'5", beat the shit out of Superman.
We have a post-credit scene of who Batman is really. The real Batman. You got the post-credit scene there? What?
No, I think he took it down. It's missing from it's missing.
Man.
See, that was bigger
Carlos Batman.
See that when we posted that post-credit scene,
right?
DC came after us and all that, but we got the real Batman, but he's not feeling well.
It was on TMZ later on that
night. I knew
he was on TMZ.
I knew it.
All right, the last one. Y'all get the hashtags in. What did y'all think about the Madam Web trailer? We're gonna start it off with Future Batman. Go ahead, buddy.
The trailer looks like a cheap CW budget movie. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. I mean, I don't know what kind of filter they're using, but it's very Riverdale. Like, I watched the first season of Riverdale. I thought it was all right. But then it just got weird after that, right?
That's not even the same. That's not even the
Just listen to what I'm trying to say, okay, Paul?
Okay.
So the thing is, when I'm watching the trailer, it reminds me of something from CW.
What?
It feels like something that you would see on CW, very cheap. It's probably going to be bad. Like, it's probably going to be written really bad, and it's happening during the writer's strike, post-writer's strike, right? So they probably have to edit things and all this other stuff. Nobody's writing all that stuff, so anymore at least. So I'm taking that into account, and then I think the last thing is that it's like 50 Shades of Madam Web. I get that feel from it. It's like, the way they're shooting her jawline and her hair and the way they're doing things with her. I'm like, I don't know what kind of superhero movie are you guys trying to make, man? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not good. It's not a good feeling. The I don't know how I feel about it is not a I don't know how I feel about it good feeling. It's like a bad feeling of I don't know how I feel about it. That's my take on it, guys. I don't know.
Right,
Hopefully it's okay, but I don't know.
Just like the chat saying they're confused. I'm confused, but thank you, Future
the
Batman.
trailer was confusing. I mean, I mean, it was
What?
very confusing. It was a very confusing trailer. I mean, what are they trying to do? You know, Madam Web. I mean, she don't even got her own comic. Anyways, she doesn't even have her own comic. Madam Web.
All right,
Like,
thank
okay,
you.
All right. Okay.
Thank
Madam
you for the. Thank you for the
Web.
analysis on.
Get on Tony
the
Stark. Look what he's saying. Okay, like
Hey, man, Tony Stank said he's talking about you for your review of the trailer. Acting looks terrible, dialogue terrible. Yep. I mean, that's all we can do. We're giving the panel members that we're giving Tony. Sorry about that. So we're gonna go to Weapon. What do you think about it, Weapon? What did it say, Madam Webb's? What did it say?
It was confusing for me. I saw it and I was confused. I couldn't understand what the heck was going on in that trailer.
Oh man!
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Weapon.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what was that? What was that movie they had?
Well, how many
while
times
back,
did y'all watch it?
with-
Once?
Yeah, once. We
That's
watched
it. That's all y'all
Yeah.
did was watch it once.
Once
right?
is enough.
Once is enough, huh?
No.
All right, go ahead, Weapon.
That's it. So, yeah, it was just confusing. I couldn't understand. It reminded me of that movie.
Oh Lord!
There was one a few years ago with Jake what's his name? Gallagher, go to Galacaham or whatever. Mysterio.
Jake
Bless
Gyllenhaal.
you.
And
Bless you.
Jake
Where-
Gyllenhaal.
where he's time traveling. I don't know if y'all remember that,
On
where
the
they
train.
put his
On the
body.
train.
The train, yeah, on the train. He has to
Yeah,
go back.
source code.
He's trying to
Source code.
Where in the hell do you
Yeah,
get that from? This trailer?
That's what it felt like to me because they kept showing the same scene and it would be replayed.
Oh
you know,
yeah,
and it would
you're
happen
right.
again
You're right.
and again and again. I'm like, what? And so it's kind of
He's
like
like,
that where
Let's try this again. I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Right.
Let's try it
Maybe,
again.
Right.
maybe you were watching the trailer again. That's how you maybe felt like you. Maybe you're watching it again.
so,
Paul, I know you're gonna invest your energy and time into this movie, and then you're gonna tell
right.
us you love it.
So what do you think, Mr. Collector?
Let's see. Weapon, you show me real quick.
Oh
Yeah.
no, where did we go? What?
Alright.
Oh,
hell
negative.
yeah, man. I was about to say, Mr. Collector, I was about to say right now. That was,
Nah.
that was a very-
So
That was a very
I don't even know
troll
where
thing
to
to
start
do.
with this garbage basura. But what I will say is,
So
we're
what he
going
meant-
back
what-
to the same. Huh?
What he meant, he said Basura, great movie. That's what that means. So
Yeah, definitely not.
He's not talking about the anime. He's talking about trash.
Thank you. So the biggest issue I have, besides it looking like a cluster, is there we go again, introducing all these characters. You're not, and I guarantee this movie is not going to be more than maybe an hour and a half to an hour and 45.
well,
There's
wait a
no
minute.
way
Hold
it's
on.
not.
How many times did you watch the trailer?
What do you mean? How many times I watched it?
How many times did you watch the trailer?
I only watched it twice.
Twice? Okay, go ahead.
Twice. So there's so many characters in there, and then
There you
you're
go,
gonna have
Green
a movie
Machine.
an
Green
hour
Machine
and a
says
half.
great movie.
Oh, thank you, El Green. But you only
Talking
got an
about
hour and
source code.
45 minutes. Our source code? Right. But yeah, so I think it's just going to be a cluster. I think, like I said, they're just trying to get that Sweeney girl, and same thing with the Pedro thing. Like, she's just relevant right now. But honestly, I don't even think she's a great actress. I don't even think she's a good actress at that.
Wow.
Mm-mm, she's not.
Like,
I just want
And-
to apologize
No.
if she's watching because the Sony people watch this. But
Yeah, if
Listen.
you're watching Sweeney, please take acting courses and classes
what the?
because
Yeah.
you're going to be the reason the
All right,
Madam
Future
Web
Batman,
comic-
go ahead. I'm sorry there.
No, I'm just saying you're going to be the reason that these comics drop in value.
Yeah.
all right, go
and you
ahead
see
there,
that,
Collector.
and you see how it's called Madam Web, but she is the front of the trailer, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's like, come on now. Like, I mean,
She's
people
Madam Web.
know. Who?
She's Madam Web.
I thought what's her name was Madam Web.
No, she's Madam 50 Shades of Madam Web.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay, so why is that trailer just has me confused. Then I don't know who was playing who then because it was just all over the place.
Another one.
But what I will say is, it looks like a mess. I don't think I'm gonna see it. I might see it. I don't know. Like I said, but I think it's just all over the place. I did see the trailer twice, but like I said, it's just too many characters going around, and like I said, it's gonna be like an hour and a half movie, and there's no way they're gonna be able to fit everyone's origin story, everyone's thing in an hour and a half, and then still fight, the villain. Like it's too much. Like, and
Mr. Collector
I don't know. Yeah, it's just a cluster. That's a mess right there, waiting to happen.
She's at Madam somebody else's house in the multiverse.
Jessica, I don't think Silk's in there. I didn't see her. But yeah, I mean, okay, so we have 3 panel members that are confused about this movie. That is a
Paul's gonna give us 2 reasons.
That is a first here on the Carlos Collects channel. We have 3 panel members that are confused. All right, so my take on it, we got Madam Web coming, so I figured that was coming because she ties the whole Spider-Verse together because she is the main person. But I don't know, the movie, like the Marvels and this movie, I really wasn't my cup of tea. You can't have a female-led team to save the world. It just doesn't work.
We don't follow.
So like the Marvels, like where they tried to save the planets and they died. That's what happens when you have female-led movies right there.
Those are all the female viewers coming to Paul.
Billy,
run.
But yeah, I don't know. This movie's really. I don't know. They said it's going to tie in for the Avengers incursion. She's going to know what's going to happen between the incursion, and she's going to set up the Spider-Verse. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see what this movie. I'm going to go watch it. I think it's a very interesting movie. Me and Billy weren't confused at all. We know that she's the main person for the Spider-Verse. Without her, the Spider-Verse doesn't exist. So it's set in the Venom timeline with the Venom characters, if y'all know, will be matched with the MCU characters. So I think that Kevin Feige is pretty smart in introducing Madam Web because she's going to foresee the incursion happening and bringing the Spider-Verse people into the incursion. So I think that was pretty good because if y'all know in the comics, the Ultimate Verse and the 616 collided, which y'all had the first incursion. So I think that this movie right here, I don't know what the panel members are talking about, but introducing her is going to be a good thing for the MCU because they can go along into the incursion and Infinity, into the next Avengers movie. So yeah, I'll be watching.
I mean, that's a
so
good
going
insight.
over Paul's intake. He said women can't lead. Anything, but yeah, he agrees that the movie should be made.
No, I don't.
No, but what I'm saying, so hold up. What I was saying was that prelude to the Secret Wars. Thank you, Wolverado, me and you. But anyway, what I'm saying, like she can foresee, and that's what you're gonna have females telling you, hey, this is this and that. And like, okay, I got this after that. So no, that's all I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
All I'm saying, we take care of the stuff, right?
And I don't think that's going to be the problem of the movie. I don't think plot and setting a plot, like an Easter egg or setting up seeds to create the future movies. I don't think that's going to be the problem. I think the movie's just going to be really badly written, and it's not going to have a good pace. And it's going to confuse people because you're introducing 5, 6, 7 characters in one movie, which is what Mr. Collector's talking about. It's everything that you said. You're not wrong. You're actually very on point. What we're talking about is that if this movie's time is running at 1 hour and 45 minutes, and you have 5, 6, 7, 8 characters, you've seen this happen even with Batman movies. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger, Poison Ivy, Bane that can't talk, and then another crazy person. You had all these people running around everywhere with nipple suits, and You don't know what the heck's going on, and we don't want this to be one of those type of movies where it's like this movie had so much potential to be up here, but they're giving us this mediocre CW quality. That's all we're saying.
It's because
Walking out
you're
with more questions than answers.
Yeah, there's more questions than answers. But you're not wrong.
Well, I mean, who's the villain weapon?
I have no idea who the villain is.
I think it's I think it starts with an E, but he came out in Made Spider-Man 30. Yeah, Ezekiel thing. But I would have introduced him in the Spider-Man verse, but I guess he's introduced in here, and if you know him in the comic, he goes around killing different versions of Spider-Man. So for him, I think that's a big high tier level villain for her. But they're saying it's going to work to get her, because in the comics she's in a wheelchair or chair, and she can just foresee everything. So I think having her in there is what we need, because without her, I don't think the Marvel universe can really beat the Incursion. So yeah, they really need her. I don't understand why y'all can see that in the trailer. I saw all that in the trailer, so I just don't understand. I just want to apologize to the chat, because that's why me and Billy are here, to give y'all what information we seen in the trailer.
I think Billy
not the answer from
you, but
Weapon got a little close. He started coming back, but he was confused.
Weapon got a little close.
No, Weapon and I are pretty much on the same page. So you're kind of on the same page.
We apologize to the chat. Yeah, so that being said, we're gonna do the final round giveaway, and after that, we'll do the market watch segment. So y'all put it in, and then we'll run the. Or you want to do the market watch there, Collector?
You want to do the hashtag first? While they're doing that, they can enter it.
I think Weapon, did you put it? The Fantastic Four, right?
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, he did do that. Okay,
y'all put in hashtag the Fantastic Four, and we'll run it. Give y'all guys time to get in there for the final giveaway. Show them the giveaway, please. Their Weapon. Yeah, you're welcome, Mary. You're welcome, Green Machine. I know y'all were confused with the I don't know stuff, but me and Billy are here to give y'all the correct factual trailer breakdown. So yeah, that's why we're here. Everybody get on this hashtag the Fantastic Four. Do you have to give away, good sir?
Oh wait. Read the private chat, Paul.
Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, okay.
You have controls, Paul?
No.
No. Oh. Okay, give us a minute, guys, while we're figuring something out. Real quick. While we're waiting on the drawing, there was something else that got announced too, Paul. What was it? Something big. Besides the trailer today.
Oh, the name of the name change on the Avengers? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Oh, I didn't hear that. What's that?
They changed it to
I know. I think I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the casting of the Authority?
No, I didn't hear that either.
Yeah, they had a casting. It was announced about maybe an hour or two ago before the show started.
Shoot.
But the casting for the Authority, they got Maria Gabriella as the engineer for the Authority. And for the people that don't know what the Authority is, they all start from Stormwatch, right? And some of the characters that come out of Stormwatch, like Midnighter and Apollo, they form a group called the Authority, which is in DC Comics. All those comics are skyrocketing right now. So the minute they announced her, people looked into it, and it links to Stormwatch and some of the Authority books. So those books are constantly being viewed right now. But yeah, that's the big news that I.
What were you talking about, Collector?
I'm trying to remember what it was. It wasn't that though, but I didn't know that, and I didn't know what you were talking about too. It was, I can't think of what it was. I'm trying to find it, but I can't. No. Well, I know we just talked about it, but kind of going back. So if
oh, you talking about What If season 2? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that was announced also.
Was that announced?
Yeah,
today?
they dropped the trailer for.
Oh, I didn't get to catch any of that. Like literally, I've been work all day, so I didn't see any of that. I saw the trailer for Madam Web though. That was the only thing.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for What If, but yeah,
did it look good?
Yeah, he was saying something about like I don't do sequels, but except this time is different or something. And they showed.
I think he's gonna.
Oh, okay. I think he's coming back.
So yeah. I do know. I do know another thing came out is that Shang-Chi director, Daniel Cretton, I think, or Cretin or whatever his name is, he exited Avengers Kang Dynasty today. He doesn't want to do it because Marvel's in talks right now of officially canceling Kang Dynasty, Avengers Kang Dynasty. So they're not going through with it anymore because they're getting rid of Jonathan. I can't remember his name.
Oh, Jonathan Majors?
Yes, Jonathan Majors. So since they're getting rid of him and they're looking into casting Doctor Doom and making him the big bad guy, they're rewriting a lot of the stuff that's happening right now in the universe. So I have been reading up on it because when you're injured and you're bed resting, all you do is stay on and read books and stay on the computer. So I've been reading up on stuff and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Or how terrible is this? What the heck's going on here? Time travel? Yeah. Oh, but Paul loves it. Hey, Paul, we're going to go watch that movie. We're going to go watch that movie.
All right. So
anyway, are you back, Weapon?
I think he's still set. Well, okay, if because Weapon's the one that has the controls, we'll give it a few more minutes. If he's not able to come back, I guess we would have to. We'll give him a few minutes to start back. Oh, wait, there he was. Okay, never mind.
All right, guys. Hashtag. Do you want to do your segment?
No, let's just run the thing. I can do it next week. That's
there.
Fine.
You go. There you go. Here we go for the Market Watch segment. Y'all put in hashtag the Fantastic Four, and then after that, we're gonna run it. There you go, Mike.
So what's up, Mike? Bravo. So the book I picked is not a huge key. Well, it's a minor key, but I love the cover. It's Fantastic Four. This is on my Instagram. I posted 247 John Byrne.
Wasn't this on your Instagram that you posted?
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, late. All right, so another good thing about this book, besides the cover, I think it's an amazing cover. Is this is actually the first appearance of Christoph. Make sure I'm not saying his name wrong. Vermod, I think it is. Which he later becomes Dr. Doom. So, and he's actually the half brother of Reed Richards.
Mike takes the great pickup, Mike Bravo.
What? He's the half brother of Reed Richards, and he's a direct ancestor of King the Conqueror.
Mm-hmm.
So, not saying it's a spec book by any means, but I mainly liked it because of the cover. And you can find this book raw for between a high grade. This is, I think, a nice high grade. And I got it for, I think it was 15 at a show. So, I mean, you can definitely find this.
That's not bad. That's a good price for that book.
No, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's a great cover. I mean, it's just, I love it. You got the team down there. And then, you got Doctor Doom right here. So, just something to look into, guys. It's not a crazy book at all by any means. But, yeah, I mean, that's going to be my pick for, I guess, my pick. If y'all guys are looking for anything, especially Doctor Doom. I know we're just talking about Doctor Doom right now. So, once they announce anything with him, casting and all that, I think all Doctor Doom covers, for the most part, are gonna, anything Doctor Doom's gonna go up. But, I think it's just an awesome cover by itself, minus the significance of the book. But like I said, you can find this for like $5 to $20 max. And then even in slabs, if you want to get it slabbed, I think 9/6s go for like $150, or I think like $125, $150. So yeah, that's my pick, guys.
So there's another thing about that book, man. I have that book. I actually.
Oh, you have it too?
I gave him that book. Yeah, I remember.
So there is a Mark.
I gave you that book, didn't I?
There's a Mark Jewelers that I have in that book, and that's actually one of my favorite covers. I'm a huge Doctor Doom fan, so when I see covers like that, I'll pick them up. But there's a big thing about that book. The Doom robots, those big giant killer robots that Doom creates, they're actually introduced in that story arc. So so that's another thing. It's again, it's not a minor key, but when they introduce like the Doom bots or the killer bots, whatever they're called, I think a lot of people may be like, oh, what issue was that in? And when they search it up, it'll be that issue. And that's also the issue where Kristoff's mom dies, and they do a recap story of what happened to Doctor Doom. And
the origin retold, right?
Yeah, it's an origin retold, and Doctor Doom goes mad when he takes over when he's taken over his country, and when they're trying to overthrow him, Kristoff takes over the throne. So he's ever since this story arc, he's been trying to get his throne back. So that's actually what this story is. It's a really good book. It's a very, very good book. So it's a nice key there, man.
Appreciate you jumping in, man.
It's awesome, man.
Paul was a little lost right there.
Awesome stuff.
But
you got some
appreciate it, guys.
Hold on, before you show me weapon real quick. Oh, you already.
What? If we're talking about rigged, good night. I've seen it all, fellas.
Very nice, Liz.
Congratulations, Liz.
Congrats, Liz.
Wow.
Liz, I know it's past your bedtime right now, but I'll go and ship it off for you.
Wow. That's a good win.
Hey, congrats, Liz.
Show me real quick their weapon.
It's on.
What?
That's it.
I know. I was saying. Y'all picked this up this week. That's a cool book. Got Alex Ross. You got Doom with the Doom Tyrannosaurus, I think. Yeah. This is Billy's favorite cover. So, all right. Congratulations, Liz. Well, congratulations to me. Thanks. Wow. All right.
Wow.
So we're gonna say our goodbyes, and we'll start off with Mr. Oh, we can start off with the future Batman.
Hey, what about Miss Marvel? I thought we were gonna talk about Miss Marvel.
No.
Anyways, guys, I saw the movie Miss Marvel last week, and I thought it was all right. I gave it about a 7 out of a 10. I gave it about a 7 out of a 10. I didn't like the plot of the movie. I didn't like the solution of the movie. I felt like it was lazy, and they could have done a better job. But if we're going to talk about this in another segment, I'll just keep my opinions to myself, and we'll just talk about it then. But anyways, I had a good time tonight, guys. I feel like I was just hanging out with my friends and everybody else.
You and Collector made Weapon upset. So
what? No, I think Weapon's computer started lagging. You know, he has all those amazing backgrounds and stuff. And then
he just messaged me. He goes, "Man, I can't believe this."
He goes, "Well, you know what? when I see Weapon, I'm gonna give him a big old hug. Anyway,
Oh, man.
I guess so. I had a good time, guys. It was nice. It's well needed. So thanks for having me. And Carlos, get well, man. I thought you were gonna be on tonight, and I would have been giving you virtual hugs and virtual compliments. But hopefully next week or whenever you decide to do the show. Have a good one, man.
Oh,
All right.
I got that.
We're going to
Got my pocket.
Collector. Are you gonna give him a hug? Collector, we're going to Collector.
Are you gonna give me a hug, Paul?
Collector.
Don't get a hug from him, Jen. You haven't got your shot.
Yeah, there we go. Collector got a hug from Jen.
Get
I
him, Collector.
I appreciate that. Kiss too, or put it in my pocket for later. All right. Great night, guys. Another great night.
Yeah, Liz, you tell him he's
for-
got a wrench. She's got a wrench.
Another great night, guys. Appreciate y'all stopping by as usual. Jen, another thank you for stopping by again. Hopefully you can jump on again next week to help us keep Paul in line. And thank y'all for voting. Congrats, Jen, for winning again.
No, I think everybody won.
Bullying.
No,
We're the Fantastic Four. We're the Fantastic Four.
Bullying.
If I go, I'm going with my team. I'm going with the Fantastic. Technically, we're the Fantastic Five when Carlos is here, so we can't have.
That's true.
We can't.
There you go. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for stopping by. Make sure if you're catching on the rewind,
It's past
smash
Collector's
that like
bedtime.
button. And make sure to follow these guys too, guys, for great content. And even Paul has, I think, some stuff on there. But yeah. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all.
All right. Thank y'all for showing up tonight. Appreciate that. Weapons having a little technical difficulties, but yeah, he was upset at Jen and Collector. We understand, but appreciate y'all being here tonight. I just mess with these guys, but yeah, he wasn't feeling well. Carlos wasn't feeling well tonight, so y'all message him, telling him no more gun hunting. But thank y'all to the chat members. If y'all want to be a chat member or a channel member, we appreciate that. Appreciate all the likes and the support y'all always give us every week. Appreciate that. Me and Billy appreciate that, right, Billy? Oh, you got to say it. But thank y'all, and tune in next week. We'll see what happens then. But appreciate y'all being here tonight. Thank y'all, and we're out. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but yeah, appreciate chat. Sorry about what Collector and Future Batman were saying, but me and Billy were giving y'all the right information. Thank y'all.
Who the is this?
Oh, there it is! Oh!